Politicians, religious leaders, economic leaders are all looking for solutions. And some of the solutions that are being sought for in our days today are spiritual solutions to economic and political problems. As people are looking for power, they're traveling far and wide. Some are heading back into traditional religions, some are heading into the East, but also Africa is now beginning to talk a language that the rest of the world can understand. There's been a mushrooming up of religious leaders who have been known to set up political leaders, who have been known to clear up careers and sort out and solve some of the physical impediments, health issues, economic issues that people are facing. This has resulted in what we call spiritual tourism. So people are traveling on the face and breadth of the earth looking for these solutions. And these last few days that we've come from, we've seen the death of a number of South Africans on the disaster that happened in Nigeria. And we want to also to admit and say, as people are looking for these things, is it possible that God himself is saying a word at our time, that do not go there seeking for solutions. Seek for solutions where you are. On this message that we're going to be sharing today, we're basically looking at the book of Matthew chapter 24 and the book of Amos chapter 5 on what we should not do and what we should do as we are seeking for these solutions. Many people have become gullible, some vulnerable, but this time around there has been a disaster. We cry with the families that have lost their loved ones. We mourn with them. But as the Christian community, we cannot be silent at such a time. It's high time we go back to our Bibles and we deal with the issue of spiritual gifts. Some have gifts of healing, some prophecy and etc. But are all these things locked up in lands far away from us, or these things are actually close to where we are? Spend some time today, sit around with me as we study together the book of Amos and the book of Matthew to find out what time is it and what we ought to be doing in our times. When people are looking for solutions, I want to challenge you, look for God. As they are seeking for permanent solutions to temporal problems, I want to say seek for the permanent solution. And if you can find Jesus, you'll have found a permanent solution. Please don't move anywhere. Don't walk away from us. Sit with us for the next 1 hour as we discuss the subject of spiritual tourism. Seek for God and live.